Now, are we going to do this good thing that we want to do with Ella Henderson and Labyrinth? We had a great idea. We were like, what are we going to do with them? They're here for an hour and a half. Real talk. Being a co-host of the radio show might not be that exciting for them because they always, you know, are in radio stations. They're always promoting. They're always in Radio 1. So we thought maybe we'll send them out to do some sort of challenge. So we'd have Labyrinth and Ella Henderson in like a versus battle on the streets of London, completing specific Teen Awards tasks.
Yeah, we thought about it, and basically they're too well known. So if we put them out on the streets, they might get mobbed.
Too famous.
And also rush hour time in London is pretty hectic.
Yes.
So I think, yeah, we would struggle.
So we can't do that now.
So we've got the next best thing.
Yeah.
Ian. Fash Ian from our show.
Oh, Ian from our show.
Yeah.
He is as good as Labyrinth and Ella Henderson.
But you need to explain the idea to him kind of now because...
Is he on the... Should
Yeah.
we speak to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got him on?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Hi, Ian.
Hello there.
Are you on your way to work?
Yeah, I just left the house, but as is always the case, when I get a phone call from you before I actually get on the train, I start to get a little nervous.
Yes, don't get on the train.
Don't get on the train?
No, because your contract's actually been terminated by our boss.
Oh, cool.
So you've got a lie-in today.
Oh, great. I'll just go back to bed then. That sounds nice.
Don't be so happy. You'd be sad.
Hey.
No, we thought to celebrate the Teen Awards this Sunday, we would send Ella Henderson and Labyrinth out onto the streets, but they're too famous. So we're going to send you out onto the streets of London to do a challenge, which has to be completed, Ian, by 9 o'clock this morning.
Okay.
Okay. It's kind of simple, but also it's going to require a lot of creativity and also using your brain and also your watch because it's got to be quick. You've got like an hour and a half to do this. Basically, we have a lyric from each of the 5 performers at the Teen Awards. You can interpret this however you want, and we need to have pictorial proof of it and tweeted from R1 Breakfast. So basically, we've got 5 lyrics from the 5 performers at the Teen Awards, and we want you to make these lyrics come to life. So... I'll give you a clue or an example. Say, let's have the first one. It'll make sense. Let's have the first one, please. This is one of the performers at the Teen Awards with a lyric for you.
Ariana Grande.
Okay, Ariana Grande has given you the lyric, Ian. Head in the clouds, got no weight on my shoulders. Interpret that however you want. This is a challenge. I mean, get maybe in a helicopter at the top of a large building, learn to fly, no weight on your shoulders could be, lose weight dramatically from your shoulder area. I don't know. But get in those clouds, please.
Okay, I like these. I like a challenge.
Yeah.
As you know, these things don't always end well with me, with the Pizza Hat thing and with the Beyonce thing. You actually made me do a live lounge. So I always get slightly nervous when you set me a challenge. What happens if I don't do it? But you know what? I'm going to be positive. I think probably I can do it. How long have I got? An hour and a half? 2 hours?
Hour and a half, but that's the first one, but then you've got 4 more to do. First up, Ariana Grande.
So I'll do this one. I'll get the Ariana Grande lyric done, and then I'll post a picture as proof on R1 Breakfast. That's right?
Yeah, that is what's going to happen, and we'll speak to you soon and see how you're doing. So your clip is this. So basically, get in the clouds. Go! So if you've just joined us, we have just sent Ian on a little challenge before he arrives to work this morning. Do you think was he into it? Kind of into it,
I think so.
I think so. It's a little bit annoying that you've got to do that, then go to work.
It is work.
Yeah, it is. In a sense, I guess. So we basically sent Ian out onto the streets to try and act out some of the lyrics from the Teen Awards performers. So his first challenge is to reenact this, and he can interpret this however he wants, to reenact this. I mean, take that as you will. What would you do? Head in the clouds, no weight on my shoulders.
I mean, I'd try and get in an aeroplane, but unrealistic.
Unrealistic before 9.
I reckon a tall building would be good.
It's not tall enough here, so don't come to... No, there's
8th floor.
No, not 8th floor. I want high. He's going to have 5 of these challenges, and we're going to have Ella Henderson and Labyrinth here as well to sort of adjudicate, to make sure that he's doing it. They are our co-hosts today, and they'll be joining us on the Radio 1 Breakfast Show very, very soon. So they are going to be performing alongside Ariana Grande, Rickton, the Vamps, Shawn Mendes... It's a massive lineup. And what we thought we'd do today, we did want to do this with you guys, but you were deemed too famous. So we are doing this with Ian from our radio show. Lovely Ian, who would usually be arriving in work in about half an hour's time. We've made him do some challenges that you guys were going to have to do. We're going to give him, during the course of the show today, 5 little challenges to complete, 5 lyrics from 5 of the artists performing at the Teen Awards. The first lyric that we gave him is this. Ariana Grande. Some people can't understand what she's saying, so I'll tell you. Head in the clouds, got no weight on my shoulders. So Ian has to go out and sort of act on those lyrics and sort of make those lyrics come to life. Act them out. We have Ian on the phone. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm smashing it, man.
You sound really over it. You're like,
okay.
Good morning. It was really gritted teeth.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. This is so far. It's so good. So you set me a challenge, obviously, to put my head in the clouds. Got no weight in my shoulders.
Yeah.
And I have made it to the top of the Shard, baby. I'm right up here.
Yes, Ian.
Now I should say that the Shard is like the tallest building in like Western Europe. Like it's so high. I know. I'm sure you probably have. I can actually, in fact, right. It's weird. I think I can see your building. I think I can see you.
Can you see us?
I mean, not you, obviously. I can see the building.
Ella,
I can't exactly see you. I'm waving.
Actually looked around.
Can you see Ella and Labyrinth are here? Can you see us?
You're waving. I can see you. We're waving back. And you can see everything from up here. You can see St Paul's Cathedral. You can see the London Eye. You can see all the London landmarks. It's very exciting.
It sounds great there. There's no phone reception, but it does sound great.
Yeah, I am really, really high up.
Yeah. How high are you actually in the clouds?
Yeah, I mean, I am. It's actually...
Oh, I think he's gone.
He's gone.
He's gone. He's so high. He's actually we've actually lost him. But he's done it. First one. Should we give him his next one?
Yeah.
Ian, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Next up, you have another lyric, another challenge. Challenge number 2 is this.
Ella Henderson.
From Ghost, those lyrics, I keep going to the river to pray. Interpret this how you want, Ian, but you've got to have this done by, what, just after 8?
Whenever he wants.
Okay.
He's got 9 o'clock.
Oh, by 9 o'clock this morning. But this is challenge number 2.
I can see this one will be easy.
You can just go by the river and...
He's going to be like, Lord.
And pray, Lord,
I'm going to take you to church.
Lord of mercy. Well, good luck, Ian. Your next challenge is going to the river to pray. Make it happen.
All right. See you in a bit.
Bye. We've completely forgot about Ian.
We have. We've just left him out in the street.
We've
just
totally left him.
It's probably falling
He's supposed to be going to the river to pray.
I mean, we've basically set Ian a challenge to, as it is the Teen Awards on Sunday, to go out and make 5 lyrics from the 5 performing artists at the Teen Awards come to life. First of all, we wanted him to make this come to life. If you can't know what she's saying head in the clouds. No way to my shoulders. So Ian surprised us by being up the Shard.
Yeah.
Amazing. The next test was this. Ian, are you by a river praying?
Yes, I am. I've done it. It's going well. It took me about 20 minutes to get down from the Shard, but we made it, and we are, unsurprisingly, at the River Thames, which is obviously a big river.
Oh my God!
And we made it.
He's lying. He's just got a bath tap on. He's sitting by.
Hey, can you hear? And honestly, this isn't just for effect, but can you hear the water in the background or not really? Wait. I don't want to get too close because I want to fall in. I'm not actually going to get it. If you listen to the lyric, I'm sure Ella can clarify this. It's not get in the river and pray.
And then the second verse is and then I
washing out the pain. You need to wash yourself with the River Thames water.
Yes.
All them fluids.
Yeah, wash away your sins.
Yes.
Baptize yourself.
I'm not doing it in the Thames, let me tell you. But I'm close enough.
Not very holy.
And I've sent you a photo as well, so if you've got that yet, we'll put it on R1 Breakfast.
Oh, yeah. Follow Ian's journey on R1 Breakfast. You've got 5 of these to do. You've done 2, so well done, Ian. That is pretty good.
Thank you. We're doing well.
However, you've only got 35 minutes. Your next challenge is this.
Labyrinth.
And now we got the bass banging from here to Buckingham Palace.
Okay, Buckingham Palace you know Buckingham Palace, right? It's where the Queen lives.
Yeah, it's where the Queen lives. I'm concerned.
Yeah, you can just pop over there and get the bass banging at Buckingham Palace.
Okay. Have you got any contacts there?
Have you met a royal before, Labyrinth? Who've you met?
I've met the two princes.
The two princes. There you go. It'd be like Labyrinth. Hello, I'm friends with Labyrinth.
Okay.
Who's friends with Wills and Harry? Yo, it's cool. Don't worry.
Let me in, Lizzie.
Yeah,
Okay.
let us in, Lizzie. Well, good luck, Ian. You're going to have to get the bass banging at Buckingham Palace.
We'll see how we get on. I'm a little concerned about this one, but I'll plow on regardless.
Okay, well, good luck, Ian.
Thank you. See you later.
Bye. Poor Ian. It was meant to be you guys doing this, and now Ian's just doing it. He's not even performing at the Teen Awards. But he's done Ariana Grande, Ella Henderson. Now his next challenge is Labyrinth. Right, we've been sending Ian on a challenge. He's out in the streets somewhere trying to make 5 lyrics from 5 Teen Awards acts come to life. Ian?
Hi.
So you've completed your Ariana Grande challenge.
Yes.
You've completed your Ella Henderson challenge. The next challenge was from Labyrinth. It was this.
And now we got the bass banging from here to Buckingham Palace.
We wanted you to get the bass banging from here to Buckingham Palace.
Every time I hear
Have you got the bass banging at Buckingham Palace? I can't hear any bass.
Okay, well, so I had to get a little bit creative with this one because I don't have any kind of instrumentation or I don't have a bass or any kind of
boombox that you carry on your shoulders.
So no, but I think you're going to like this. So what I did on the way, we stopped at a fishmonger's. Bear with me. We stopped at a fishmonger's on the way to Buckingham Palace, and what I wanted to do was pick up a place so that could be banging from all the way from there to Buckingham Palace. So I got the place banging from all the way to Buckingham Palace. But in fact, they didn't have any place at the fishmonger, so I had to get a sea bass, which is not quite the same. But if you spell sea bass, it looks like bass.
You got the bass banging.
So you got the sea.
So essentially, I'm outside. I'm outside Buckingham Palace with a sea bass, but it's like a bass banging all the way from here to Buckingham Palace. So I'm outside with a fish.
So you're still outside Buckingham Palace right now with a fish.
That was very creative.
Yeah, with a fish. Yeah.
But you know what? A round of applause. That is pretty creative. That is very good.
With a fish.
That is very good. Thank you. Really, really creative. We've got another challenge for you, if that wasn't enough.
Okay.
You've done Ariana Grande, Ella Henderson, Labyrinth. Let's find out who you have next.
Rickton.
Rickton. All I need's a little love in my life. Interpret that how you want. You've got to welcome love into your life.
Okay, that sounds doable. I can do that.
You look really normal. It's sort of 5 to 9 on a Friday morning, and you're stood in the street holding a big fish.
Yeah, basically.
So maybe, what do we think you should do? Hugs and kisses from strangers?
Yeah, you're gonna have to hug people. With your fish.
Randomly. Yeah.
Okay.
Fishy hugs.
Yeah. Okay, I might ditch the fish for this part, but I'll definitely do the hugs.
You don't ditch the fish.
I might have to.
Okay. All right. Well, ditch the fish and get some love in your life, a la Rickton.
Okay. All right. I'll see you in a bit.
Okay. Bye, Ian.
Radio 1 News Beat, it's 9:34.
Yes, Tina Dahealy. Yes, Tina. So all morning we've been getting Ian to do these challenges. And he basically has had to go through the lyrics of all the artists performing at the Teen Awards and bring those lyrics to life. First of all, Ariana Grande, Head in the Clouds, No Weight on My Shoulders. We wanted him to interpret that in whichever way he wanted, but bring those lyrics to life. So Ian went up the shard.
He did.
And then we wanted him, like Ella Henderson, to go to the river to pray. He did that.
He did. He went to the river and prayed. Okay, next.
Next up was Labyrinth. And now we got the bass banging from here to Buckingham Palace.
What?
Yeah, so he took... he really did use his brain. He got a sea bass and stood outside Buckingham Palace. Lala being stood outside Buckingham Palace with a fish.
Yeah.
And then this was his next challenge. All I need's a little love in my life. Great lyrics there from Rickton. He really could. Ian, where are you? Ian!
Hello! Here I am.
Where are you?
Hey. All right, so I'm nearly back at Radio 1 now.
Yes.
I feel like I've done a marathon.
Well, you have actually, yeah. You've been everywhere. Shard, Buckingham Palace, Thames, Radio 1.
I've done a whole tour of London. But I think I've done the Rickton one.
You think you have?
So we were walking back, and I've met It's weird asking strangers for love and affection. First of all, it's a weird thing to do. So it did take a few attempts for someone to agree to have a photo of them hugging me, and I made them do like little heart signs as well with their hands.
Okay,
which was actually a really embarrassing thing to ask. But anyway, we did it. We met four lovely people who agreed to have a photo, so I did that. Didn't kiss anyone, which is actually fine by me. I think it would probably be against BBC protocol anyway, so
I think so.
Probably best just stick with the hugs.
Yeah.
So I think I've done it. I think I've done the Rickton one. I think that's a success.
Yeah, you've done 4 now, but if you remember, there are actually 5 people performing at the Teen Awards.
Yes. I know. And how long before the show is? Half an hour.
Half an hour, 25 minutes.
Okay.
Next challenge is this.
The Vamps.
That's all they've got to say, so baby, can we dance? Interpret that how you will, but I'd like you to...
Okay.
I mean, bearing in mind the Vamps are actually on with Fern from 10.
Okay, ideal.
Maybe
well, that's what I'll do then.
You can come back here and maybe make one of them do a cha-cha-cha with you or something.
Okay, so I've asked people to hug me, and now I'm asking the Vamps to dance with me. This is cool.
It's a great day for Ian. All right, Ian, see you in a bit.
All right, see you in a bit. Bye.
Bye. Basically, we wanted to get you in before we hand you over to Fern, and you're going to be co-hosting ahead of the Teen Awards. Young Ian here. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. You look like you could be in the Vamps, Ian.
Yeah, I am. Actually, I'm in the Vamps now.
Like a haggard member of the Vamps.
Hey! Yeah, Brad's off.
Yeah, we're swapping.
Oh, bye, Brad. Brad's going to be just loving radio so much. But we basically set Ian on a challenge ahead of the Teen Awards. We got a lyric from each of the 5 performers of the Teen Awards, and Ian had to make those lyrics come to life. So this was his first one. Head in the clouds. What did you do, Ian?
I went to the top of the chart.
He went to the top of the chart. Next up was this. What did you do?
I went to the River Thames, and prayed.
The River Thames. Thames. Very tame river.
River Thames.
Next up, Labyrinth.
And now we got the bass banging from here to Buckingham Palace.
And what did you do?
Well,
this one was tenuous. This one was tough.
This one was tough. I went to Buckingham Palace with a fish, and that fish was meant to be a place, but it was actually sea bass. Bass.
They spell the same. See, no.
I'm not loving that one.
No, not into that one. Next up was this lyric. Rickton are going to be performing on Sunday. All I need is a little love in my life. What did you do? Get off with a stranger?
Yeah, well, not quite that much.
I got regular Friday for Ian.
I just met some people and had some hugs. It sounds weird when you say it, but yeah, I met some strangers.
Fired.
Had some affection.
The next one is from the Vamps, who you might have noticed are stood next to you.
There they are.
That's all I have to say, so baby, can we dance?
How do you want to interpret that, Ian?
Well, I guess we should just have a photo, maybe?
No, that's not suiting the lyric, is it?
I guess we could dance.
Why don't you dance? Well, you ask the
so
Vamps. You just ask them.
Do you want to dance, guys?
We should. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, okay. This is quite good to dance to.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Look at her butt.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It's really quite something. It's really quite good, something.
Going for it.
Look at her butt.
Boom.
Ian, you've done it.
Yeah,
he's done it. And guess what you win, Ian? 2 tickets to the Teen Awards. You are between the ages of 14 and 17, right?
Oh, no.
Oh, no, you can't go.
Oh, no. I guess I'll have to watch it.
Yeah, you watch it. Yeah, watch from 5 p.m. on CBBC and from 2 o'clock on Radio 1. Right, Fern Carlton is on next. The Vamps you are going to be co-hosting. Have a wonderful time with Fern.
Thank you.
I'm only joking. She'll be lovely to work with. Although the drinks thing is not a joke. You will be making her drinks. We're going to be back on Monday morning. Rita Ora is going to be co-hosting with me on Monday morning. And Logan Lerman is going to be our guest. So we'll see you bright and early Monday morning from 6:30.
It's coming.